Hello, y'all. Happy Wednesday to you. I want to talk to you, and hopefully, you'll hear me out. You may agree or disagree, that's up to you. But I want to talk to you concerning who we keep around us. Now is the time. Now is the time. Before God takes you to the place of success, to the place of prosperity, to the place of your blessings, to the land of milk and honey. Now is the time to evaluate and inventory those you have around you. You see, if you really want to know where you're going or going to be in your future, along with having God in your life, you need to have the right people around your life as well. And a lot of us want our success and our prosperity and our blessings, but we don't have the right people to do what? Push you toward that blessing, push you toward that destiny, push you toward the things God said you should have. What I mean, a lot of times when you're struggling in your life and they're struggling in your life, oh man, you're unstoppable. We just love each other. Girl, I got you. Man, bro, I got you. We struggling together. When I'm hungry and you hungry, we eating off the same half a sandwich each. When I'm thirsty, we drinking out the same bottle, same cup. I mean, we just love each other, man. We just in this together. When you ain't got nobody in your life and I ain't got nobody in my life, oh man, all things good. We don't form a singles club or whatever, a lonely club or whatever. And you got to make sure that when God moves you out of those things, and all of a sudden you got a pantry full of food, and all of a sudden you got a ride now to go to work, your own car, and you don't have to depend on them. And you got your own money now. You don't have to borrow from them no more. God has moved you to a new level, to a new status, to your blessings now. You got to make sure the people that you had around you going to be happy for you. Going to be shouting and praising the Lord more than you shouting and praising God, because they know they next. But you're going to have people in your life that's not going to worry about they next. They're going to be upset. They're going to be jealous. They're going to have envy. And you're going to really see how they really are. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a quick little story about David and Jonathan. This is true. It's in the Bible. Many folks thought David and Jonathan at one time were homosexuals. Now, we all know nothing wrong with David. David loved women. Okay? But his father, Jonathan's father, was angry at David and wanted to kill David. Why? Because Saul wasn't doing right. And God said, you know what, Saul? David's going to be the next king. So you need to just get ready to pack up and move out the kingdom. But at first, Saul used to have migraine headaches all the time. And he needed soothing. And what did he do? He called on David. And David played the harp and soothed him. That was his friend. But when Saul got that spirit on him, he was throwing spears, shooting the guns, and pulling out his sword after David. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You think you got people that's all for you? You think you got people that, man, they got your back no matter what. They got your back when they're not around. You not talking about them and all this. You would be surprised what the people in your circle, your disciples, are saying about you if they're really not for you. A lot of people are hanging around you because they know your potential. They know that you got God in you. They know you are spiritual. They know that your whole life depending based on God. And they just waiting to see what blessing you gonna get so they can have their hand out to get some. You got to have people that are willing to push you to your destiny. And that's what Jonathan did with David. Jonathan knew that David was hiding in the wilderness because his daddy Saul wanted to kill him. Jonathan found David and he told him this. He said, look, bruh, I love you, man. He said, not only that, the God in you has already told me that you're going to be successful, that you're going to be prosperous, that you're going to be the next king of Israel. Now, let me tell you what's important about that. Jonathan is supposed to be the next king of Israel because he's the son of the king. But he knew with the love that he had for him and the love of God, whether he understood David's God or not, he understood that if I got in the way of David's destiny by God, it wasn't going to be good. So he said what? He said, I know you're about to be the next king. I give in to that. And the way he proved that he gave into it was what? On Jonathan, when he went to Saul David, he had on the next king's robe. He had on the heir apparent robe on. He took it off and gave it to David. He said, in paraphrase, man, I'm your friend. I love you, bruh. I know what God is fixing to do for you. I know where God is fixing to take you. And I'm here for it. I'm with you with it, man. Here's my role, bruh. I'm not trying to stop you, but I'm about to push you to help you get into your destiny. Those are the kind of people you need around you.